Hey everybody, David, founder of In My Skin. Happy to be with you today. You know, one of the things that we get asked here at IBAM all the time is, I'm feeling overwhelmed, frustrated, and frozen, and I don't really know what the next step is, what I should be doing next in my business. And for me, as a personal and a spiritual life coach, the answer is here's the top 5 answers that I tell people. First one, how are you showing up? How are you showing up in the morning when you come to your business and you're about ready to start your day and you've got employees and your phone's ringing and you've got customers on the line and people you need to service and maybe things that you have to ship out, and how are you showing up? Because if we don't show up vibrant, with energy, ready to attack the day, and when I say attack the day, I mean attack the day, then we're already at a deficiency the minute we put the key in the door and start to unlock it before we walk in. So that's the first thing that we need to start taking a look and paying attention to. The second thing is how do we show up better? And we need to start taking more time for ourselves. Start doing more things that serve us, that feed us, putting good things into ourselves. Emotionally, physically, spiritually. There's a whole process for that, but that's the second thing that's really important we need to pay attention to. The third thing that trips people up a lot is what's inside their hula hoop. We all spend a lot of time being influenced, and the outside world's constantly coming at us and charging at us, and there's a lot of things that we just, flat out, we don't have any control over. Yet, we allow it to sidetrack us during the course of our day, and it shifts our focus from what we should be doing to moving on and trying to work and control and manipulate these other things around us. So, one of the things that I came up with quite some time ago was what's in my hula hoop. And the things that are inside of my hula hoop are the things that I can have a direct impact or a direct influence on. If it's outside of there, then I can't afford to waste my time messing around with those things. So that's the third thing. The fourth thing is acceptance. There's a certain level of acceptance in every day that we need to bring in with us in understanding what can I change, what can't I change, and let's work on being conscious enough and having the perspective to understand the difference between those two things. Because if we have a better focus and more clarity on the things that we can change, the things that we have that direct control over, the things within inside of our hula hoop, then we can be more effective at how we approach those things and how we attack them. And if we're more effective, then our results are going to be better. We'll be less overwhelmed, we'll be less frustrated, and we won't be frozen up as much. And then the fifth thing that I recommend to everybody is, we really need to take a look at our priorities. And that's understanding what are the most important things I need to do the next day that are really going to work to move me forward in the direction I need to take my business with today. Because so many times as small business owners, we show up in the morning. First of all, we're not really ready to show up. So again, we're already at that deficiency point. And then we show up, and there's still this pile of stuff that's there. And the minute we walk in, again, the phone's ringing, and we really don't have a consistent plan for a checklist. What do I need to get done today? So I make a list of those things. There's 6 things. I always write down 6 things. What are the 6 things I need to get done tomorrow? And we just start going down the list and checking them off. And I'll be honest with you, sometimes we don't get all 6. Sometimes we might only get 3. I've had days where I got half of one done. But you know what? It was something more than just showing up and being all sidetracked and spun out, overwhelmed, frustrated, and frozen. So those are the top 5 things that I tell people. Start trying to apply them in your life. We're going to have some more really good stuff on how you can work these steps to even get better focus and better clarity on each one of those points. So stick around. And until next time, we'll see you soon.